right, guys, you ready? Okay, so pretty simple. We just add a little something. So first up, now in this version, everybody keeps their box. Okay, so the first box, everybody keeps the first box in this version of Draft War. All right, sounds good. Sounds good to you. Sounds good to me. All right, guys, you ready? Okay, let me turn that down.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, guys. So big fan against Dave J. Big fan, Dave J. So we don't consider base unless it is so close that we would call it a tie. In which case, then we consider base. But otherwise, we do not consider base in the wars, okay? So all I'm going to look at are the two color. All I'm really going to consider are the two color. I'll look at everything. This one's got an orange. Big fan 5 with an orange. And Dave has a green for Dave. Okay, so big fan does have a the color advantage going in. Alec Manoah, Josh Jung. Some nice cards. How about this one? Bam. Adley. We hit an Adley to 10 the other day. It was crazy. Ryan Costello. So that's not actually going to help you any. He passed away, which, you know, kind of hurts his value. I wish he wasn't in this, but they left him in. Now Nova's a nice card. It's not a first Bowman, but it's a damn nice card. I'm not really sure where it would stand in the list of prospects, but it's definitely high up there on the guys that don't have first Bowman. Okay, so Cavaco and Wander Franco. C.J. Abrams, nice card. Kendall Williams. I don't know if Kendall Williams is a first rounder, but he is a first Bowman. And Corbin Carroll. Corbin Carroll is a first rounder. 16th overall. And Kendall Williams is the second round. I'm leaning towards Corbin Carroll winning that one, but I want to double check just to make sure, because Nova doesn't have like a ton of color, a ton of autos. He just came out, so let's see real quick just what Nova Sapphire is going for. Okay, and completed. Let's see. Let's go highest, just so we can get up there. All right, so a gold recently went for 35. A purple went for 20. A green went for 13. So I would say that orange is probably a $20 card. Around there. All right, so let's look at Carroll and see what he has. Yeah, he's definitely up there. A green of Carroll was about $100, about $90 to $100 for the Carroll. So it's definitely going to go to the Carroll, but the orange Nova actually sold for more than I thought. So big fan, you do have the Adley, so you will be taking the Adley with you, but Dave J has knocked you out in the first round. So I am glad I double checked. I was right though, so that helps. But Dave J, moving on. And next up we've got Phil's Pools, who he told me he won't be here. I saw that he was at the game. So, and Hot Fish. So Phil's Pools and Hot Fish. Phil's Pools, Hot Fish. All right, guys, let's see what you have. No, no, I didn't. I did not. It's a pretty cool looking box cutter, though. We've got a purple. Phil's pulls with a purple. Nice card. Hot Fish. Let's see what color you have. And Hot Fish also has a purple, so no color advantage going in at all. Andrew Vaughn for Phil. Nice card. Manoa Josh Jung. All right, let's see what your blue is. Eric Miller is the blue. And your purple. Quintana. Nice card. I think he's a second rounder, but he sells pretty well. So some nice cards there for Phil. There is room, obviously, to win this. So let's see what we've got going on here. Cavaco, Alek Manoah, Josh Jung. So some nice cards in the base. A really nice card in the base with Adley. He's been selling for like $65. I actually think that's low. So I don't know, maybe I'm an idiot, but I'm pretty sure it's low. And Michael Bush. So definitely a better blue, but not a better purple with the Matt Mercer. Wow. So now we have to decide. We're going to have to go to the tape again because, you know, we've got a blue Michael Bush against a purple Quintana, and I have no idea. I have no idea. So now I got to go find out again. Thanks a lot, guys, for making it easy. You know, make it easy for me at least. Thanks a lot. So let's look at the Michael Bush. I know Big Fan has actually pushed some of the Michael Bush prices up a little bit. But it looks like $35 for a blue. Yeah, it looks like about $35 for a blue. For a blue Michael Bush. A green has gone for as low as 21 and for as high as 77. So good night, man. A blue did go recently for almost $100. It was more than 78. A blue sold for more than 78 recently. And just a few days for that, one sold for about 35. So the prices are all over the place on the Bush. But let's look at Quintana just in case. But I think it's probably going to go to the blue Bush, to be honest with you. So a purple Quintana sold for 40, which is a really good price. But the Michael Bush selling for 100 just like a week ago is probably going to win it. But Hot Fish, congratulations. You're going to beat Phil. But Phil, you do have the Andrew Vaughn going in your favor. I'm not sure how much Big Fan cost you just there. But even at the 35 for the blue, you know, it definitely was pushed over. So, yeah. So Dave is going to be against Hot Fish. Dave against Hot Fish. All right, so next up we've got Dr. Octagon against Can of Whoop. So this is the first break for Can of Whoop as far as I know. But Dr. Octagon, here we go. Let's see what you guys got. You ready? All right, Dr. Octagon has a green something, and Can of Whoop Ass has gold and an Andrew Vaughn. So Can of Whoop does have the color advantage going in. Nick Lodolo. It's a nice card. 7th overall for the Lodolo. Nunez, Corey Lee. Davy Garcia. That's a good name. Not a first Bowman, but a good name. And another Kendall Williams. Kendall Williams shows up again. Second round for the Kendall Williams, and then Davy Garcia is a free agent. Andrew Vaughn for Can of Whoop. First guard, and that's like it. Cameron Misner. There's some more stuff there. Shea Langoliers, he was 5th overall. Brewer Hicklin, which is no help. No help. Chris Murphy on the gold. Fifth round. Chris Murphy. But he's a Red Sox. Against Kendall Williams and Davy Garcia. Good Lord, you guys are making this so hard. I want to go back to where we did low number and high number. Can we go back to low number and high number now? Because I've never had to go and look this much. So a Chris Murphy orange sold for 15. So that's not a good sign at all. A Kendall Williams gold sold for 26. An orange for 22. And a blue for $10.50. So that's probably about where we're going to be with the green. It's about $10.50. But the wild card is this Davy Garcia. Let's see what the Davy blue goes for. 12. The Davy blue goes for 12. So together they're definitely better. So let's just throw in Hicklin and see. Hicklin would have to do pretty well in a blue in order to be up there, and he doesn't. His gold, so his Brewer Hicklin's like $1.25. So man, that was really close. But Can of Whoop, he beat you. It wasn't his green that beat you. It was the Davy Garcia that really put him over. But it was so close. I mean, by just a matter of a couple dollars, really, is what it came down to. So Dr. Octagon's gonna move on. Dr. Octagon's gonna move on. But Can of Whoop, since that was your first break, I'm going to send you one of my cool fancy little knives here. I always try to pop it out, and it never pops out. It would be a lot cooler if I could just go, but it doesn't happen. But I'm going to send you that. It's actually worth more than your gold. But thanks for playing, man. Hope you enjoyed it. And I don't know if you're in any of the other breaks tonight or not, but so I got you a little something. Just for participating in your first. And Dr. Octagon, who ruthlessly beat you just then, is going to move on. And last war, we've got Bruesby against UCCF, which at first I thought was the United Federation of Planets, but it doesn't quite work out. But here we go. Here we go. When I go to the Bucks games, a lot of times I park at the University of something Tampa, which is UCC something. So I thought that might be it too, but I guess not. Is that you, Rob? Ah, you want one of those. It's the white whale. All right, guys, let's see what we got going on. We've got a purple and Andrew Vaughn for Bruesby, and then UCCF, Unfrozen Caveman Cubs fan. All right, I like that. I'm never going to remember it, but I do like it. And you've got an orange. So we've got an orange and a purple. They're pretty close. Purple's rarer, but orange is more desirable. So generally they go for about the same amount of money. Andrew Vaughn, nice card there for Bruesby. And that's about it. Braden Shoemake. It's a nice card. Joey Bart. And your blue is Kyle McCann. Kyle McCann blue. And your purple is Reyes. So, not a first Bowman, but it is a Red Sox. So that is your first go right there. Let's see what Unfrozen Caveman Cubs fan. Cavaco, Lodolo, Hunter Bishop. He was 10th overall. Riley Green, what is he, 4th? Riley Green? You know what? I can't actually see it. I don't have my glasses on. But it was something like that. It was really low. All right, let's see what you can do. Here's your blue. Victor Mesa. It's a nice card, not a first Bowman. And your orange, make it decisive. Triolo, not decisive. So, Mesa again and Triolo. Triolo's second rounder. And, of course, Mesa is a free agent. And that's not his first card. Against McCann and Reyes. Man, you guys make it so hard. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna be sure. I can't call that one. Let's see what McCann does. You guys ready? So McCann is 750 in blue. That's not terrible. That's actually more than I thought it would be. And then let's look up Reyes in purple. Reyes. It's not looking good. I'm gonna say $5 for the Reyes. So let's do Triolo. Orange. Yeah, so the Triolo is definitely higher than those two put together. So Brewsby, he beat you, bud. It was McCann's fault, but you do have the Andrew Vaughn, which is clearly the best card in your box, bar none. All right, and you, sir, will move on just based on Triolo sale prices alone. All right, next round. All right, so we have Dave J against Hot Fish. Now these boxes, the winner keeps. Okay. So the overall winner is going to get these last 6 boxes. Everybody else, you keep your first box. The winner gets theirs and the last 6. So they end up with half the boxes. So Dave J, let's see what you got. You've got a gold. Dave J with a gold. And Hot Fish. I didn't send a PM for this one. For any of the ones tonight. The reason I didn't is because I sent the email, and then I got some things together, got some work done, and then I went to send the PM, and it was all sold out. So I didn't want to send a PM. I think there was 2 spots left in the team at the time to send the PM, and I didn't want to send a PM with just 2 spots left. It would make everybody mad. But it wasn't intentional. I went to send it, and then I got caught up. Usually what happens, Julio Rodriguez, is I'll go to send the PM, and there'll be PMs in there. And so what it was is somebody was missing some of their cards. So I answered that PM, and then I had to go look. And then, by the time I got back from hunting down and fixing that, it was too late. So that's what ended up happening. It wasn't, intentional or anything. Seth Beard, that's a nice card. For a blue, but there are breaks up for tomorrow that are not sold out that I haven't sent anything out to anybody. So Hudson Head, nice card. And Seth Beard, Mossstown might need this gold Hudson Head. So Dave, you might reach out to her and see, because I know she's building the rainbow. And I think I just hit a red for her. I think it was Hudson Head that she was building the rainbow on. Nice cards. There is room. It is beatable, but some nice cards. Let's see what happens for Hot Fish. Riley Green. And JJ Bleday. Now, Bleday is 4th. So whatever Riley Green is, it's not 4th, because now that I look at Bleday, I know. Adaman, not a lot of help with the Adaman. He's a great prospect, but he has a ton of cards, so his value is low. And Brent Rooker, kind of the same thing. He's a great prospect for the Twins, and he has some pretty big fans too. But not being a first Bowman just really kills it. So these cards are going to go to the overall winner, but Hot Fish, Dave beat you, bud. But you do get to take your Adley and your Michael Bush, and So you had a pretty good box. I would talk to Big Fan 5 about the Michael Bush. He's not here right now. But the other thing I would do is sign up for the email. Because if I ever don't send the PM, I do send the email. And rarely I'll send a PM, but I won't send an email. But for the most part, the emails get done first. And when I go to send the email, I use Aweber, so I don't actually open up my PM. So I won't be sidetracked by a PM, a PM emergency. Somebody's like, oh my gosh, this didn't, I don't know where this card is, and I got to, freak out and go find it. You know what I mean? Okay, so Dr. Octagon and Unfrozen Cubs Caveman. Unfrozen Caveman Cubs fan. I knew what that was. I got it. He was 5th. I thought Shea Langoliers was 5th. Are you sure he was 5th? Because wasn't Shea 5th? Could be. I know Vaughn and Abrams were 2nd and 6th. I don't remember which was which, but I know they were 2nd and 6th. So Dr. Octagon, this is your pack, and you have a base pack. You've got a green and a blue. And Unfrozen Caveman Cubs fan, you have a gold. So you do have the color advantage. You have the color advantage. I did send the emails out. None bounced, I don't think. Let me see. Where is the email thing? Hold on 1 second. It's probably over here. All right, hold on. I did have less than 1% bounced, but I send almost 3,000 emails. So a couple bounce. Okay. Misner. So here's Langoliers. I thought he was 5th, but I could be wrong. Because I can't, like I said, I can't see it. Hold on. I got my glasses. I'll be able to tell you in just a second. 9th. That's what happens when you're blind. So Shea Langoliers was 9th, so you're probably exactly right. He probably was 5th. Jake Sanford. He actually sells pretty well, Jake Sanford, and then Bryce Terang does not. So that's where we're at. Dr. Octagon. All right, so Caveman Cubs fan, let's see what you got here. Riley Green, let's see what it says. I'm sure you're right now that, yep, 5th overall. You are right, sir. I was so close. Braden Shoemake. Royce Lewis, he was 1st overall in 2017. Your blue, Nasim Nunez, very nice blue. And your gold is Moses Gomez. And it's basically a battle of the blues, to be honest with you. So it's up between Jake Sanford and Nasim Nunez. And I want to give it to the Nunez, and I'm pretty sure even if I don't give it to the Nunez that the gold Gomez will push him over. But let's just double check to be sure, because I know the Sanford sells pretty well. So a blue Sanford sold for like 27, 29, 25. Let's call it 25 for the Sanford, which is, that's pretty good for and then let's go ahead and look up Terang too, but I don't expect Terang to be very high. It's actually higher than I thought. Looks like $10 for the Terang, so that's actually a lot better than I expected. So that gets you to 35. So let's see, that's 35 for Dr. Octagon, and let's look up the Nunez here. I like Nunez. He doesn't have a lot of color autos either, so that'll help. But he doesn't sell for altogether that much. It looks like about $5 on the blue, so I was way off. So let's just double check on the Gomez just to be sure. and less than 25. So I'm glad I looked because Dr. Octagon's going to win, and I would have given it to the other side. Unfrozen Caveman, you will be taking your first pack with the Victor Mesa and the Jared Triolo. I'm also going to send you with a knife since this is your first break with me. Hold on, I don't have an extra knife sitting here. Okay. So there is that. And all of these cards are going to go to the overall winner, which is either going to be Dr. Octagon or Dave J. I'd really like a clear and concise winner if you guys wouldn't mind. Dave J, Dr. Octagon. Here we go. The finger. Don't lose any fingers. Phil's already probably bloodied himself. All right, Dave J, here you go, my friend. Let's see what you got. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. You've got a green. Green for Dave J. Okay. Dr. Octagon, also green and blue. Let's take a look at yours first. Dr. Octagon. Shea Langoliers, 9th overall. Brett Batty was 12th. So some nice cards there. Your blue is Noah Song. Noah Song and Brandon Lewis. So some nice cards. Talk to Big Fan 5 about the Brandon Lewis and Noah Song. Actually, don't do that unless you win, because obviously the overall winner is going to get that. Not a whole lot going on there. Let's look at your green. Your green's a Ray. I think he's second round, isn't he? He might be first, but this is actually the card that I saw by mistake and the reason we waited till now. Look at that. Damn, that's a nice card. That's a blue Wander Franco, and then the Greg Jones is just gonna get it done. So Dave's gonna win. Greg Jones is a first rounder, and of course Wander Franco is a monster. It's not his first Bowman, obviously, but just a monster card. And then the first Bowman first rounder, Greg Jones, is just going to get it done. These are nice. Noah Song stuck in his Navy contract, so he's going to be a little while before he makes it. But he was a second rounder, and then Brandon Lewis is a fourth rounder. So together they wouldn't be able to beat those two cards, unfortunately. So Dr. Octagon, you made it all the way to the final round and then got sent home ingloriously, but some nice cards anyway. And Dave with the overall win. I'm going to put those over there, and I'm going to put these over here, and then I'm going to recap your hits, okay? So just give me one moment for that. All right, Dave J. This is what you've won. You've got Kendall Williams, C.J. Abrams, Corbin Carroll. That's a really nice card. Brandon Lewis, Noah Song, Greg Jones, and Wander Franco. Terang, Sanford, Nunez, Gomez. A lot of Rays. Hudson Head, Seth Beer, Adaman, and Brent Rooker. So a lot of really cool cards, to be honest with you, going on in here. So let's go ahead and put up a couple of them. Little 2 versus 2. It gives everybody the impression that these were the last cards, but they weren't, but that's okay. No reason to break anybody's impression of how this went. It's just a photo after all. All right, guys, saving your video. Leland's. I thought it was going to Golden. I like these cards a lot. This is such a great product. It really is. All right, guys, I've got a couple Bowman draft cases to do next. Won't take too long. It'll be a lot of fun, actually. So let me go ahead and set that up. You guys don't have to go anywhere. I'm not going to leave or anything. Actually, let me post that video before I forget. Yeah, I'll have a chance to do them, Curtis, which won't be any trouble. I didn't see any, though. Was it recent or a while ago? I see Wiz got... I see Wiz got 3 boxes. Let me just put you in and see what comes up. Okay, I see it. I see it now. All right, yeah, no, it won't be any trouble. I got you. I got you. All right, guys, Bowman draft. Hey, Kobe, can you come grab these for me? They're pretty light. Mm-hmm. These are the ones I just did. Mm-hmm. If anybody's packed up, it's fine. We can just do another package, so don't sweat that or anything. Here, you want me to? Here, hold on. Boy, you got it.
I'm leaning one this way and one this way.
You got it? All right, okay. He's making me nervous. All right, so that is for the base, and then these are for the 2 breaks. Right there, and right here. Curtis, you want me to do it right now? Because it only take me a couple minutes. Why don't I do it right now? Yeah, let's do it right now. Hold on 1 second. Hey, I'm going to have another little pile for Bruceby in just a minute. It's going to take me about 5 minutes. Yeah, let's do that. That way I don't forget, or I mean, no reason to make it so late. Yeah, no problem. I got you. All right, cool. All right, everybody. Real quick, like we've got 5 of these. They generally take me like 6 minutes, so it won't take me long.
I'm gonna make him an offer again.
Do these.
Ladies and gentlemen,
go. Let's see what colors you got. I like to save the big colors for last. Got a base pack. Green, another green. And another green. And another green. You're all green. Let's get you like a Papadopoulos in this last one. There's no shame in the greens, though. Don't get me wrong. There's some really nice cards. But a gold. All right, so we'll end it with your gold. Let's see what you've got here with this one. Julio Rodriguez, Braden Shoemake, Wander Franco, C.J. Abrams. Nice card. J.J. Bleday. Another nice card. Wow. Like I said, the base packs, they can have monsters, and that is a monster. Grant Levine, not as monstrous, but the Hunter Bishop's a damn good card. You know who to talk to about the Hunter Bishops? Phil's Pools. I don't know if he needs it, but I know he's big on Wander Franco, C.J. Abrams. I know he's big on Hunter Bishop. Shea Langoliers, Corey Lee. Corey Lee's a first rounder, and he doesn't have autos except for insert autos. And Zach Thompson, also a first rounder. He was 13th overall, or 19th. No, I'm not sure. 19th. But definitely a great pick for the Cardinals. So you got Lodolo. He was 7th overall. Greg Jones, 22nd. Hunter Bishop was 10th. Riley Green was 5th. Cameron Misner, first rounder. Royce Lewis was first overall in 2017. Graham Stinson, he's a Ray. And Joshua Mears. I don't think Joshua Mears is a first rounder, but I do think he's a highly sought draft pick. 48th, so really high in the second round. Top, I guess, 5 pick in the second round. Bryson Stott. Tyler Baum, Mauricio. Timmy Tebow. And Ryan Garcia. And Spencer Steer. I think these are both second rounders, if I remember correctly. Spencer Steer's actually third round, but both guys with autos, so in the Bowman draft product. All right, let's see what your gold is. I think you've done really well so far. Of course, you've got that huge blue. Hunter Bishop. Corey Lee. And you now have an Adley, which is really nice bonus. It's about $65. I think that's too low. Mauricio and Evan Edwards. Mauricio is not a first Bowman, but he's one of, I would probably say, top 3 prospects out there. I think Julio Rodriguez, and the Rays guy, we just saw him, are probably 1 and 2. I think Mauricio is probably 3, in my opinion. And then Evan Edwards, 13 out of 15. He was a 4th rounder, so not too shabby. But the Mauricio is probably your better pull. Plus, it's the Mets colors. It looks pretty good. Nice 5 box, to be honest with you. I think without question, your best card is this Hunter Bishop out of the first pack. That's a monster hit right there. It really is. And then I'd probably put up the Mauricio, to be honest with you. There's other good cards, Zach Thompson and Corey Lee. Maybe we'll put up the Corey Lee. Maybe we'll put up the Zach Thompson. What do you think? Let's put up the Mauricio. He looks good in blue. So that'll be your photo, but not necessarily your best 2 cards, but definitely your photo. So, 1 second. I'll get that up. And then he is actually packaging up The personals right now. So. All right, let me save your video. All right. Be right back. Steve, did you get your second box? you read the message I sent you? They both say delivered. They both say delivered the 27th. The same day you signed for one, the other one was delivered. So you didn't get those? And they were delivered 1 minute apart. So you only got one? Steve, they were delivered a minute apart. So you only got one of those. You're saying that the post office is lying? It's a minute apart. Literally 60 seconds. Well, bro, all I can go by is what they're telling me, and the fact that one was 311 and one was 312. They both say delivered, both on the same day, and one clearly shows that it was signed for. And you said you received the cards on the 25th. This is the 27th that these two boxes were delivered. So it's after the date you said you didn't get them. Because one of them wasn't high value and the other one was. But this is what you're saying. This is what you told me. You told me you got a package on the 25th. So these are both after that. Both of them. So if you signed for this one on the 27th and the one on the 25th, that's not one box, that's two. And that's not even the boxes we were talking about. So are you saying because you didn't have to sign for both of them that means it didn't show up? Because if that's what we're talking about, just file a grievance on PayPal, bro, and we'll see what happens. In the meantime, I got this break to run. All right, guys. Well, I tried to discuss it off stream, but he ignored that. He wants to bring it here. He's going to bring it here. I'm going to just throw all the evidence on the screen. We'll all talk about it. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Hold on. Let me get the more recent one. Hold on 1 second. Let me just go by his last name instead of using his username. All right, here's this one. This one's January 25th. This is the one he got. And I told him he had one out. This one is the 29th, and it also shows it was signed for. So they were both signed for. So there's the one on the 25th he says he got, and then there's the one on the 29th. Both were signed for, but he says they didn't show up. I just pulled the first two trackings that showed up under his username, but it didn't come up under his username. I had to put his last name in. All right, guys, here we go. Triolo. Well, he sent me a message and told me he didn't. Hold on. Let me calm down because I'm frustrated. This is what made me angry. He sent me a message and said that he didn't get the right cards. His cards weren't there. But that in and of itself is not, that happens, right? But the thing that he said is that somebody had gone through and taken out all the good names. Like there weren't none of the top draft picks were there. And my staff doesn't know Adley from Adam. So they're not pulling out, good names. They don't know what the good names are. So that's what sent up all the red flags. And I sent him a message and told him after the 25th, on the 29th, that he had a package out that day. And it was signed for right there. And then he posted in threads, even after I told him it's coming out that day. He's posted it in threads, And then comes in here and says that, but there's the proof right there that he got both packages. And both were signed for. Davis Wenzel, he's a first rounder. This one's teams, guys. This one's teams. Sorry. Divisionals are coming next. But both the randoms should be in the threads. Grayson Rodriguez, purple paper. Logan Wyatt, sky blue. No, these were both recent. These were both recent. It wasn't the first two trackings I put up were wrong. All I did was look for the first two trackings I had. I didn't look at the dates. Those were older. These ones were the more recent ones. Yeah, random. This one right here is random teams. And I did the random in thread, bud. Do you see it? And we're missing an auto. Unless I missed it, which is entirely possible in the current state of affairs. I could have very easily missed it. I'll go back through and see. Easy there, buddy. Let's make a little pile there. Let's see if we missed an auto. Sometimes you'll miss an auto in one box and then there'll be 4 in the next box, or at least a later box. So that definitely could be what happened. Ah, no, look at there. Davis Wenzel. How did I miss Davis Wenzel twice? All right, so there was our auto. I almost wish we had missed it. I don't really want 2 Davis Wenzels in one box, you know what I mean? All right. So Davis and Spencer Steer. Not the best box that's ever happened, but I'll take it. You guys, you're killing me. Did I post in the wrong break that we were live? Is that what I did? I must have done something. Let me look. Yeah, I posted in the team that we were live. Let me post in the divisional that they're next. There we go. Yeah, right. 2 Wenzels in one box. That's not what I was looking for. Oh, got knives everywhere. You didn't see the random links? Hold on. Let me get it for you. Oh, I can actually put it up on the screen too. There we go. But 1 second, I'll link you to directly to it because I did random them. Yeah. Yeah, the randoms are right there. They're on page 2. Maybe that's why you didn't see them. Hold on, I'll link you to them. There you go. That link right there, that'll take you directly to the randoms. I could have left it down. Who do you have? The Pirates? Pirates got some nice cards. Pirates aren't too bad. Got Triolo. He's got an auto. What's the other pirate? There's another pirate, not just Triolo. Who's the other guy? Jeez. Just throw the packs on the ground. Ah, nice hit too. Nick Lodolo. 7th overall for the Reds. Nice card. 7th. You got AL West. So what are you looking at? Angels, A's, Rangers. Astros. Did you guys see what Phil put up for the Astros? Oh my gosh. It's going to be my new Altuve. CJ Abrams. Color paper. If you guys don't watch his Twitter is hysterical. Not Twitter, YouTube. His YouTube is hysterical, but I want to show you this. Wait till you see this. Hold on. I got to actually get it. In 1 second. I've got to find it. But I just grabbed it. Right here. Here it is. What do you guys see this? Look at this. Look at that. Isn't that funny? That's so funny. Every time I hit one of those cards, I swear I was going to put that up, man. That is so funny. Yeah, Siani's not bad. That's a nice card. Matthew Lugo to 150. Yeah, one was in his one was in the Stock X video, which is pretty fast. Noah Song for the Red Sox. So the Stock X video and then his most recent video, his Mail Day video. Those are the two I watched tonight, and they are hysterical. Right? I see nothing wrong. Yeah, and then when he opened up Triolo Purple, when he opened up that bonus thing, and I actually have some of those to give away too. I didn't think of doing a video like that, so I'm gonna add them to a video. It was a pretty cool promotional thing he did there. Tyler Callahan for the Reds, purple auto, Tyler Callahan. So, all right, so guys, if you're in this break, this big 100 caser, we shipped out. If you only had autos or inserts, or if you were only in break 1, all your cards are out. If you're in break 2 for like Chrome, you know, it's like 50-50 whether or not we shipped you. Like AJ, like Tony, we didn't ship Tony because he's got a bajillion cards. So he's just got to wait a little bit longer. A couple people we didn't ship just because you had so many cards. And then some people we shipped anyway right away. So. Yeah, it's cool though. I mean, it's cool. He's got some cool stuff going on. All right, I just want to make sure we got all 3 auto. And we did. That's a pretty good one too with the Lodolo. That was a nice hit. Yeah. I hand delivered the Adleys and I was feeling really, really bad, right? So I hand deliver the Adleys and the guy shows up to pick them up, Tampa Food, right? So Tampa, he was nearby. And so we met actually at UPS. We met at UPS. So it's kind of funny. So he shows up in this, I don't want to say what car it was, but in this brand new car that was really, really nice. So much nicer than mine. And then, right, to make matters worse, he pulls out of his pocket and he's like, look what I've got to show you. And I was like, oh my gosh, what the hell? It's 2 red Adleys, autographed Adleys, reds, and they're both graded 9.5 by BGS. I was like, son of a gun. So I felt bad because, you know, he spent $18,000 on that spot. Or $16,000 on that spot, and then I didn't hit him anything, you know. So I felt pretty bad. Well, I take that back. I hit him some nice blues and purples, but I didn't hit him a big color. And then, and then the cracker shows up with 2 red Adleys in his pocket. I was like, holy cow! I mean, that's got to be close to 20 grand, right? 2 red Adleys, graded 9.5. I mean, I haven't looked those up, but I bet you they're close to 20 grand. So I thought that was funny. Yeah, that's you. Yours we haven't shipped yet. You've got like 3 boxes already. So, I mean, technically we could ship 2 of them, but I didn't want to ship part of it and not ship all of it. But we're almost done. We're really close to being done. It's just the last Bowman Chrome. That's all it is. That's all that's left is the last Bowman Chrome. Wow. Speaking of Adley, look at that. For the Orioles. Congratulations. Who's got the Orioles? Who just hit that monster? Aunt Vivian. Picking up 3 spots there at the end. Monster hit. Holy smokes. That's a nice card right there. He was a cool guy. You know, I don't like meeting people, you know, not you know, I just don't like it. So I don't do it very often. I meet the guy that picks up the base, and then I met Tampa Food, but that's pretty much it. You know, JJ Bleday, that's a nice card for the Marlins. That's a nice hit. I've had people, you know, like, hey, I'm going to be in Tampa and, you know, meet for a beer or something. I'm like, no thanks. Yeah, I don't think Aunt Vivian's a female. It might be, but I don't think it is. JJ Ghost. Evan Edwards. I think that's just the moniker he goes by for whatever reason. Uh-oh. What do we got? Oh, no. The Rangers are doing really well. Davis, you know, it's a first-round draft pick. Davis Wenzel's a first-round draft pick. Who's got the Rangers in this? That's their 3rd auto. Just from Wenzel alone. Oh, it's a new guy. B-Nap. I don't know him. Tortugas. We got a purple. Zephyr Jean. No, Red Adley 30th? I don't remember that. Did you post it in the thread? I don't remember that. That's fantastic. That's a great pull. Michael Bush, that's a nice card for the Dodgers. Big Fan 5 that collects Michael Bush. So if you're whoever has the Dodgers, who does have the Dodgers? Whoever has the Dodgers, Drifter, if you're looking to sell, hit him up because I know he's collecting Michael Bush pretty heavy right now. All right, so that's box 3 going into box 4. Just 1 second. Oh, did you? I probably retweeted it then. Uh-oh. I hate these. I really do. Better be an auto because now we got to ship it. I hate shipping these. Andrew Vaughn, that's a good card. Does not appear to be an auto, though. Andrew Vaughn for the White Sox. Who has the White Sox? K9. Just a note for my staff because they're, they have trouble with stuff like that. They have a little bit of trouble with that kind of thing, unfortunately. No, I'm not doing any Series 1. None. Not a single case. Now, I did sell 36 cases, but I'm not going to do any. I'll tell you why. After they do this big million card promotion, it basically, everybody else is going to be second fiddle. You know what I mean? So I figure everybody's going to be excited about it, and then they're going to do this million card thing, and then everybody's going to mostly have their fill. I don't want to get stuck with any product. I know it went up high, but things have to go really high for a breaker to make money on. And I don't mean that in every product, but in flagship, flagship's kind of a low product anyway. So for a breaker to be able to make money, they've got to have a lot of room in the product, and there's just none in this. Same thing for Heritage. Heritage is really tough for a breaker because it takes so long to sort, package, and ship. It's probably 3 times the amount of time on a regular break. And unless you're doing it yourself, you're paying staff for that. And that just completely wipes out any kind of profit. Now, I've always done Heritage. I've always done Series 1. I've always done like Gypsy Queen. There's another break that's tough. What's the one with all the weird autos in it that's got like baseball hits, non-baseball hits? Allen and Ginter. So Allen and Ginter, right? They're just really, really tough because they take so long to sort, package, and ship. They really do. And so I don't like to buy those products very often. I don't mind breaking them because people like them. So, and I also believe it's okay for a breaker to lose money on some products. It's, if your people want them and you can do them and you lose a little money occasionally, that's not a big deal. I don't think that's the end all be all. But I can't buy a lot of it. You know what I mean? I usually only buy like 4 cases. And usually on flagship, Series 1, Series 2, Update, Heritage High Number, Allen and Ginter, and Gypsy Queen, I lose money on those products every time. But, they're kind of fun. Heritage I love. I think Heritage is a blast. And I don't mind the first couple cases of flagship. It's probably, case 16 is probably a bit much, but... Yeah, I heard that too. That wouldn't have happened with me. I wouldn't have to worry about that because of, blow up, but I don't know. I got a gold. Brennan Malone. That's a first rounder. Brennan Malone, first round draft pick. It's an Arizona pitcher, but still, Brennan Malone. That's right. Yeah. Okay, so that's box 4. So what happened on those products this year is I put in an order, Heritage, Topps Chrome, all the products that are coming out, and the prices I got back, I can't make any money on. And I don't, like I said, I don't mind that on a couple things, but there has to be other products that equal it out. And basically, it was $100,000 order, and every single product was a loss. Just like across the board. I mean, I would lose money on everything, and I can't do that. You know what I mean? I mean, it's okay to lose money on this if I'm making money on that, but if I'm losing money on this and that, then it's just, I can't do it. Oh, that's right. Malone did go to the Pirates, didn't he? That actually probably helped him as far as value. Jared Kelenic. The one thing I did get my order in time and of high enough quality was the Bowman. I got my order in and I spent $315,000 on my order. And that has gone up quite a bit. So that'll help, Those cases have just gone through the roof in the last 2 weeks. Gilliam, Adley Refractor, Gold Nova, nice card. Gold Nova for the Astros. Matt Gorski. Andrew Vaughn, girl. Nice card. So Matt Gorski is another Pirate. I forgot all about him. He's a good one too, outfielder. Connor Capel. Case hit is Alek Manoah for the Blue Jays. Nice card. 11th overall, Alek Manoah. It's a nice card. Nice hit. Lipsius. So for me, it's Super Bowl Sunday. I think I'm going to go to the Wing House. I think I'm going to go to the Wing House, get a table there. Watch the game. What's up, Brad? No, there wasn't. I was gonna do one, but people were complaining about how long it was taking. So I started one, and what happened is I'm halfway through the video, and then I find a knot like of this many autos that were in the wrong place. They just weren't sorted right. So I had to stop, put them back, and then I had to redo it. And then somebody was like, "Why is it taking so long for their cards?" You know. So I was like, "You know what? Forget it." And we just packed them up and shipped them out. So that's why there wasn't one. I had planned on one, but you know, if people are asking for their cards, you know, right away, I gotta just ship them. So that's what I did. Tyler Baum, $4.99. Oakland. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. I don't know if it was exact or not, but it's probably pretty close. I mean, it's probably exact on a couple people, but I know he said that sometimes it was hard to tell if it was a refractor or not, that kind of thing. So, Stinson. But there are 102 recap videos. It would probably take a couple minutes, but you could definitely go through the recap videos. Quinn Priester, I forgot about him. That's another Pirate. The Pirates are a good spot because Quinn Priester is a first rounder. Forgot all about that guy. Of course, you got to hit him, right? You got to hit him. But Matt Wallner, Julio Refractor. Nice card. Yeah, well, so a lot of people are going to grade. Like the Adley guy, he's going to grade his, so his won't be up. He probably won't sell until Ryan Jensen, until, you know, he gets called up. He'll probably sell on call up. Yeah, no, not many. I think he had 60 autos in 102 cases. Isn't that crazy? 60 autos in 102 cases. Yeah, I'm not saying that the results in the thread are wrong at all. I mean, I'm sure they're probably more accurate than not, but just, you know, if you get an extra base and short one refractor, that might be why, or vice versa. You know, you might be like, well, I got too many refractors, but not the same amount of base. You know, that kind of thing. Isbill. It was a relief to get everything out. You can imagine. Yeah, that's a lot of cards. So many cards. Eric Yang /50. Eric Yang. And Jimmy Lewis. This is another guy that big fans collecting. So, for the Dodgers guy. Timeout. Forgot the last pack. Yeah, I mean it's a damn excellent job he does, you know. He does a really good job. All right, guys, 2 boxes left. We've got another case after this, so you might as well hang out. No, I didn't, but I do know. I know that every single player had 6 bags. Every player had 6 bags, 5 or 6, maybe it was 5. But anyway, it was the exact same for every player. I mean, not every player is going to have the exact same number of cards, but it's going to be really close. But I mean, you guys would be 6 or 5 bags every single player. Big old thick bags. If you got a player spot, you're gonna be pretty happy. That much I know. And that's only for 50 cases because the second 50 wasn't done. So you're gonna end up with 10 or 12. I want to say 12. You're gonna end up with 10 or 12 bags for every player. That's nuts, right? Ryan Nelson, Arizona again. Ryan Nelson. Yes. Your draft progression cards. And they were cracking me up because they bagged them. You know, if it was me shipping, I'd have put all your cards into a box safely and securely, and I would have shipped them like that, you know, in like 400 count boxes. They bagged them. So instead of just getting loose cards, you know, shipped securely in a box, you're getting all your cards bagged. I thought that was really funny. I didn't dissuade them, you know. I was like, but Blake Walston, that's another Arizona. So back-to-back Arizona autos. Yeah, in the 24 caser, you should have approximately 120 cards. And in the 50 casers, I was figuring it'd be about 240 to 250. Yeah, it's a lot of cards. Maybe slightly less than a 120, I guess, but it's way up there. Yeah, so if you got 3 bags in that one, you probably got 6 bags in this one. I think they told me that a couple guys, they were able to stuff the bags and get 5, but they stopped doing that. They just went to 6, you know, bags that were it was easier to put the cards in. They're already packed up, buddy. They are already packed up. But I'll tell you what I can tell them. I can tell them, oh, nope, it's already done. All 102 cases are done and packaged up. So unless you want to revolt on your hands. Logan Davidson, 16 out of 25. Plus, I mean, technically it is safer that way to ship them. Just, you know, only slightly safer. I was thinking that the other half wasn't done, but it is. We did all inserts are done. Nice card. Mesa to 99. That's a nice hit. I really like that set. That's a fantastic set. I need to get that next time. It just ends up going so high. I think in the first 50, every single spot had at least one top-loaded base card, except one. There was, and I forget the number, like 113 or something like that. But there was one guy that did not have a top-loaded base card. And, you know, Sky Blue isn't, we don't consider that. Those don't get top-loaded. So he probably had Sky Blues and refractors, you know, but he didn't have basically a purple or better in 51 cases. One guy in 51 cases did not have a purple or better. They actually came to me and they were like, what do we do? I was like, what do you mean? And they're like, well, we went through all the top-loaded color cards, the non-autos. And I was like, okay. And they're like, and we broke them up and we put them in with all the numbers. And I was like, okay. And they're like, but there's one guy that didn't have any. And I was like, oh, okay. And they were like, but everybody else did. And I was like, all right, well, it's exceptionally rare, but it's not impossible. I was like, it just happens sometimes. They're like, but how? How does everybody have cards? And some people, you know, had stacks and some people only had a couple. But they were like, how does everybody have cards but this one guy? And I was like, that's just the way it is sometimes. They are really upset. I don't know who it was. I have no idea who it was. I want to say it was card 113. I think that's what they told me, but I could be off. It might have been something else.
But they were really upset about it. They're like, what did we do wrong? I was like, how could you have done anything wrong? They're like, well, did we miss him? And I was like, how would you have missed him? And they're like, well, shouldn't everybody have him? And I was like, no, it's just the luck of the draw. Some guys get multiple in one case, one box. One guy might hit 2 in one box, and then in 51 cases, one guy doesn't hit any. It's just how it works out. But it was really funny because they were very upset. It could have been Priest. Could have been. I don't know. I don't remember who it was. And it was in the first 50. So if the same guy has him in the second 50, then it might be. He might not even notice. Kyle Stowers to 71. The Orioles did really well. Kyle Stowers to 71. Nice card. It might have been him. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Will Stewart. Speckle. Yeah, we hit a nice purple Adley. I want to say something like $500. It's our second Antoine Kelly. I think there's one auto left in the product, in the case. I think there's one more in here. It's been a good break. I mean, we didn't hit like a crazy big monster, but that Adley purple is a very nice card. Royce Lewis. This product's just gone through the roof lately. It's gone up so much. Oh, and I'm putting together the free break thread. It's not going to be by month. It's going to be for the entire year. The free break thread, and it's going to include 2 cases of Transcendent. So that's pretty fantastic. 3. I lied. 3 cases of Transcendent are going to be in the free break for the year. So yeah. Pretty cool, right? I thought it was pretty cool. Chase Strump for the Cubs, and that should be the last auto. So each month I'll give away free spots to that. You can't buy into that break. There's some pretty cool cards in there, so hopefully everybody ends up being pretty happy with it. I think they will be. Juan DeFranco refractor. I mean, it looks fantastic to me, I don't know. I would go by your favorite team. If you're looking for prospects, pick the first rounder, one of the first rounders from your favorite team. I would do that, I think. All right, so this was case 163, I think. Yeah, 163. This is case 163. Brock Deathridge, Will Stewart, Reese Hines, Logan Davidson. That's a nice card. Eric Yang, Nolan Gorman, Quinn Priester, Graham Stinson, Nova, Mangum, Zephyr Jean, JJ Bleday. That's a nice card. Triolo, Lugo, CJ Abrams, Sky Blue Paper, Veerling, and Triolo. The White Sox got this Andrew Vaughn, 64 or 84? 84 of 99. Andrew Vaughn. And here are your autos. I want to put up the Adley and at least one more. I'm not sure who yet. So Chase Strump, Antoine Kelly refractor. That Kyle Stowers, that's a good prospect. We might put that one up. Victor Mesa, Balake, Nelson, Lewis, Jensen, Baum, Alec Manoah to 250, Gorski, Peyton Burdick, Brennan Malone Gold, another Antoine Kelly, Jamari Baylor, Michael Bush, Davis Wenzel. I want to put up the 3 Davis Wenzels. Adley Rushman, that's a fantastic hit. Tyler Callahan, Song, Nicola Dolo, Davis Wenzel and Davis Wenzel, and then Spencer Steer. So I think I'll do 2 photos for this case, just because they crack me up. The 3 Davis Wenzels. So let me get this photo first, and then we've got another case immediately. We're doing it like right now, so don't go anywhere. We're doing the divisional. Chair makes so much noise, and it was so expensive. I would really like to get rid of it. Already, I just bought it this year. Well, not this year, but within the last year I bought it. It cost me like $400. So I think I've got the tool to tighten it with. I might just do that. All right, guys, 1 second while I post these photos here. Oh crap, I forgot the last photo. All right, guys, that video is loading. paper for that one before I move it off to the side. Whew. Goodness. All right, let me tell them that we're live. All right, you guys ready? Here we go. All right, everybody. So this is a divisional full case break of 2019 Bowman Draft Jumbo. So there are only 6 participants. You can see them listed there on the left. And they paid almost $500 each to be in the break. I forget how much it was. Something like $485 or it was crazy. So You know, I really want to hit them some really nice cards, if at all possible. So we make a little stack here. So I like that top video, that top camera. Makes it easier to make a stack, and then I don't have to keep the entire stack on the front video right here because I have it up here. So it's cool. I like it. So we've got 35 people watching. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. I need to do a giveaway for 6,000 and 7,000 because I'm almost to 8,000 on YouTube. So I need to hurry up and do a giveaway for that. I'm not growing as fast as Phil, who is over 20,000 already. Michael Bush, that's a good first auto. Like I said before, whoever has this, talk to Big Fan 5. Let's see who does have it. We should be able to see it right there. 49er Don. 49er Don has the Dodgers. So there's your first auto, my friend. So there's 24 autos per case. So 4 autos per division. On average, it won't work out that way, of course, but Darian Cruz, he retired. Darian Cruz, he's retired. It's just a complete waste of a card. And they knew he retired. It's not like he just retired. Dre Jameson for the D-backs. So that's another 49er Don card there. Glenn Allen Hill. I think for 7,000 subscribers and 8,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away a free spot into the Hall of Fame Transcendent break. I think that's a pretty good break. I think that's going to be special. I really do. So, Andre Lipsius. In the 100 caser. Uh-oh, we got a redemption. You want it to be Hunter Bush, but the other two guys are pretty good too. Cameron Misner and Matthew Lugo for the Red Sox. But there's also insert redemptions too that could be other people. This is not one of those. It's a gold. Man, you want this to be Hunter Bishop so bad right now. Unless you've got the Red Sox or the Marlins, in which case you want it to be the other guy. That is a huge hit. And it also goes to 49er Don. And that pays for his spot. I bet you that one card pays for his spot. Let's look it up. What is a gold Hunter Bishop? I really want to know. 2019 Bowman Draft Hunter Bishop Gold. Hey, one of the ones I did sold for $1,000. I recognize my handwriting. Oh, nope, I lied. That's not my handwriting. So $1,000. $1,000 for this card, guys. $1,000. That is fantastic. Holy cow. Holy cow. Look at that. Oh my gosh, guys. That is so cool. That's actually more than I thought, to be honest with you. Check this out. Look at that right there. What do you guys think about that, huh? That's pretty cool, right? Let's put it just so my staff knows that it's a nice card. We're gonna put it in a. I'm gonna put his username on it and everything because that is fantastic. Well, that wasn't the only $1,000 card. He wasn't the only $1,000. That wasn't the only one that sold for that much either. It looked like there were 3 that had sold that high. So pretty cool, really. I was pretty happy with it. So 1 second here. Let's do this. So congratulations to 49er Don, getting it done. Whew, that's crazy. Nice card. That's a great card right there. About twice what I thought it was going to go for, to be honest with you. About. Quinn Priester, Speckle, Pirates. All right, guys. First box. It's a pretty good box. Damn nice. Get a $1,000 card, right? All right, box 2. Quinn Priester, refractor auto. Nice hit. Nice card. Wander Franco insert. Jared Triolo gold. So nice little Pirates run. Last 3 cards have all been Pirates that I, pulled aside. Seth Beer, that's really rare. I think I only hit 2, maybe 3 of those in 160 cases. Yeah, Seth Beer, nice card for the Astros. Priester. Logan Wyatt. Gold paper. Shea Langoliers. 9th pick. Green to 99. Gunther. Brennan Malone. Nice card. Yeah, they're tough pulls, that's for sure. Davis Wenzel. Ryan Nelson. Nice card. Riley Green, 5th overall to 99. Nice card for Detroit. Quinn Priester. Blue refractor Quinn Priester. Yeah, we pulled quite a few Hunter Bishops. We really did. Dre Jameson. That's a nice looking auto. Dre Jameson. How many Diamondbacks have we pulled, though? Look. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Diamondbacks already in this break. 49er Don has all those cards. He's also got the Dodgers, the Giants, the Padres, and the Rockies. Tyler Baum. Yeah, it was a good spot. The Bishop really was a good spot. Got a red case hit auto, which could really be anybody. Look at this. Shea Langoliers. Damn, that's a nice auto. Holy cow. 5 of 5 on the Shea Langoliers. That is a monster auto. That goes to Arizona Card Attic. Arizona Card Attic has the Braves. So congratulations there. Logan Wyatt, Sky Blue. Lazarito, Sky Blue. Cooper Johnson for Detroit. Right? I thought so too. Top 10 draft pick, you know. Evan Fitterer. Wait till you see this next card. J.J. Bleday. A nice card. Also goes to Arizona Card Addict. J.J. Bleday Refractor Auto. 22 out of 499. Nice card. That's funny. Jack Little, Josh Jones. Another Bleday. Nice card. It's been a good spot, that spot. Who drove his car into a creek? Reese Hines. That's actually a pretty good prospect. He sells for a lot more than I thought he would. But Reese Hines for the Reds. NL Central. And Batotu with the Reds. I got his Papadopoulos, and I was really shocked at the offers that I got. A lot higher than I expected. All right, see you, buddy. Glenn Allen Hill, and look at that. Damn, Adley. Both cases had an Adley. Just fantastic cases tonight. This one specifically has been amazing. So AL Least, Slater. He's got an Adley. Fantastic. Hunter Bishop, purple paper. Nice card. Yeah, I'll do more. Yeah. I've got 4 cases up for tomorrow as team randoms. I wasn't sure if they'd all fill, but I thought maybe 1 or 2 would. Michael Bush, just because of the game, you know, I know it'll be a tough fill, but I'll probably send the email like around noon or so. So I could always add a divisional in because those generally fill pretty fast. You know, it only takes 6 spots. Of course, there got to be deep pockets because they're expensive spots, but there's only 6 of them, so they generally fill pretty quick. Especially when they see the results of this break, they'll be like, okay. It depends. What'd you bowl? Was it a 3-game series? If so, I want to see a 700 or better. Come on, what'd you get? Let me know. Know a song? Anthony Prado. That's all that matters. None of the other stuff matters. I was just messing with you. 120 is perfectly fine, especially if you enjoy it. Yeah, half a case, just under half. Nice card, Nunez. He doesn't have any color, so his base is, worth a little bit more. 8. Jumbo has 8. Super Jumbo has 6. Hobby has 12. But there are no hobby in this. Christian Robinson. Got an orange paper. Cameron Cannon, nice card, 5 out of 25. Nice little something, something. George Kirby for Seattle. AL West, George Kirby. Green auto. Greg Jones, first rounder, 22nd overall. Greg Jones, nice pull. Huge ratings for a rookie. Cantorino. Davis Wenzel. It's our 4th Davis Wenzel tonight. Davis Wenzel. Reese Hines. Oh, black auto. Who we got? It's Corbin Carroll, which is a really good name, to be honest with you, for the D-backs. The D-backs, geez almighty, that spot. What a night 49er Don has had. Corbin Carroll black auto. I bet that's a pretty nice card. I haven't looked it up or anything, but I have a feeling. Ryan Jensen. Man, the NL West is just crushing this. I don't understand the question. Clark Schmidt. If I win a spot, insert spot in the 10 caser, and the player break does better. Oh, yeah, that's correct. How I'll do it is the break that does the best is the format we're going to use. So the people that have those spots, those are the people that would have the chance. But what I'm gonna do, all right, I thought this through as well. So say you have a player in the format that doesn't work, right? So the guys that does work, they're gonna have 24 hours to keep their spot, right? And then I open it up for everybody. Well, in this case, I'll give you guys like 15-minute head start. So you can claim guys for 15 minutes that nobody else can claim just for having a spot. You know what I mean? So unclaimed spots you would get the first chance for 15 minutes and then anybody. So I think that's really the best way I can do it. So it still gives you, an incentive because, a lot of those spots will go unclaimed. Davy Garcia. So that's what I think I'll do. All right, guys, 2 boxes left. Yeah, that's a pretty good card, that black Corbin Carroll. Told you. That's even better than I thought. Heck yeah, man. What was the most recent one? The 450 one or the 318? That's probably the one I would take. Yep, exactly. I think that's the only way I can do it, Still give you something. Wow, 450. That's amazing. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. That is definitely cool. I'll take that, sure. Whew. Kendall Williams. Hey, can you screenshot that and tweet it at me? If you guys don't mind. Yeah, that's killing it. Just between those 2 cards, it's $1,450. Just those 2 cards. And none other. Holy cow. And that's not, we also hit that red Shea. I have no idea what that red Shea is worth, but I bet it's another big card. And then, of course, a base Adley's probably what? $250, $300 for the base Adley? I mean, just 3 cards alone, and it's well over $2,000. 4 cards alone. Yeah, it does sound like a buy now price, but still, you know. Ooh, look at that. I bet that card goes for a pretty penny too. So you've got Riley Green and JJ Bleday refractor autos. Both of those are monster cards. So yeah, this has been just a fantastic case. You've got Adley, Riley Green, JJ Bleday, plus those 3 color monsters with the gold, the red, and the black. Is it like $350? I'm sure it is. I have no idea. That's fantastic. So those 4 spots have practically, those 4 cards practically paid for the case. Josh Jung, that's a good sky blue card, Josh Jung. Yeah, Riley Green base is a pretty good card though. Depending on the price you got into the blasters. Another Pirate, Matt Gorski. That's another nice card. Adley refractor. $200, that's not bad. I bet if the Riley's 200 that the JJ Bleday is pretty close to that. You know? I bet it's pretty close. Greg Jones, purple paper. It's a nice card. All right, guys, 1 box to go. Just a fantastic case. Yeah, oh yeah, they'll be hot. Probably, you know, March will be the hottest they'll be. And then some guys will cool off based on performance, and some guys will go up based on performance, you know. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, definitely. They mostly go for the first rounders, but it's got to be, you know, ease of signability. But for them to be in draft, they have to have been drafted in 2019. They don't take international draft either. It's just the draft. So most of your guys are going to be first rounders. There's also going to be a smattering of second, third, and fourth rounders with some 5th through 7 thrown in. Well, I take base auto and I times it by 100, and that is a loose number. It can go for twice that. Supers are crazy. But that's how I do it. I take the base auto price, whatever it is, and I multiply that by 100, and that's how I come up with a super price. I also can take red and double it. That works too. Ryan Jensen, if you double the red, just, you know, it's hard to say. It might only be 1.5, you know, red. You just never know. Kyle Stowers, nice refractor auto for the Orioles. All right, I think there's 1 auto left. Appreciate it. Black wave probably be half a super. That would be my guess. A black wave would probably be pretty close to a red. Generally. Lipsius for Detroit. That is your final auto right there. Abrams refractor, Nova Sky Blue. I don't like it, but I mean, I understand it. Josh Smith for the Yankees. I mean, from the club perspective, it makes a ton of sense. From the player perspective, not so much. All right, guys, that is that. So, yeah, good times. Let me go ahead and save your video, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow. Sound good? Let me put all this away and recap it here. All right, Josh Smith. Ryan Jensen, Garcia, Jensen again. Greg Jones, gold. Cameron Cannon, orange paper. Robinson, Lugo, Bishop, purple paper. J.J. Bleday. Fitterer, Cooper Johnson, Quinn Priester, Riley Green, green paper. Langoliers, green to 99. Logan Wyatt, gold paper. Triolo, Priester again. Lipsius, and Darian Cruz, orange, which is unfortunate. And then the autos, man, we just crushed this case in autos. We really did. Lipsius, purple. Kyle Stowers, refractor. Sakema, Gorski. Here's a nice Riley Green. Kendall Williams, Braden Shoemake, Corbin Carroll, $450 for that card right now. That is, that's insane. Davis Wenzel, George Kirby to 99. Nunez, Noah Song, Adley. It's another nice card. Reese Hines, another nice card. Purple. J.J. Bleday, refractor. Look at this. Shea Langoliers, red. Well, let me show it to you before I set it over there. Shea Langoliers, 5 of 5. Shea Langoliers, nice hit, just a monster card. Dre Jameson, Nelson, Malone, Seth Beer, look at that. Not even going to make the recap. Seth Beer, variation auto to 99. Priester, refractor, Dre Jameson, and Michael Bush. So some awesome autos. But then we also hit this bad boy right here. This is for the Giants, and it is a $1,000 card. Hunter Bishop, gold refractor auto. Hunter Bishop for the Giants. $1,000. Amazing. So it was a fantastic break. I mean, these 3 cards alone are almost $2,000. And then we also hit 400, like another 750 in these 3 cards. I'm going to take a picture of in a minute. So together, they almost paid for the case, practically paid for the case. Yeah, I'm shutting it down. Hold on one second. Let me save this video. Why, you need a do you want a personal break? Because I can do a personal if you want. Just 1 second. Let me see what my guy's doing. Hey, you leaving? Oh, I thought I heard you clock out. You want to go grab something to eat? You want to wait about half an hour? Grab something to eat? About half an hour? But when I do leave, yeah, I got time to do one if you want. Or if you already, you already might have bought one. Let me look. No, I don't see one. So yeah, if you want one, let me know. Let me get a photo here. Yeah, that one filled up pretty fast. I'll probably do that one tomorrow. Just monster cards, man. You know, just these 3 cards would have been a nice case. That case was special. It really was. All right, guys, you have a great night. I appreciate it. And I'll see you later. I'll post this video up. I got you. All right, bye.